I have new tour dates to tell you about. I'll be in New Orleans, Louisiana. We're coming back over there. We're going to do it at the Sanger Theater down there, downtown, March 29th and 30th. That's Easter weekend. Get your tickets early with the pre-sale code RATKING starting this Wednesday, January 17th at 10 a.m. local time. General on sale begins Friday, January 19th at 10 a.m. local time. We also have tickets remaining in Charlottesville, State College, Amherst, Brisbane, Sydney in the Australia, and Atlanta, Georgia. Get all your tickets at theovon.com/TOUR. We are down here in Austin, Texas today over at Rooster Teeth Studios, and we are happy to be here and really happy to let you know about today's guest. He's one of the brightest young comedians in the world. He is just a just a long, just ivory flamingo of a boy. And he is just so humorous. And you know him from Matt and Shane's Secret podcast and his latest special, Beautiful Dogs, on Netflix. I'm grateful to get to spend time today with my friend, Mr. Shane Gillis.
Shine that light on me. I'll sit and tell you my stories. Shine on me, and I will find a song I will sing it. I'm on
You ready to go?
I don't know. I'm really not.
It's a podcast. Who gives a fuck? We can sit here and say nothing, and people will be like, unbelievable. The two comedic geniuses of our time have done it again.
Legend.
Literally gonna be like, yo, how do you jack off? How do you poop? People are like, holy fuck. Yeah, I'm not worried about it.
Legend. Dude, how weird is it when people start saying you're a legend and you're like, I just ate a Wendy's burger in the family restroom by myself.
Yeah,
Like,
I'm depressed. Yeah.
That's always weird, I think. Because that's probably started to happen to you. People are like, dude, this guy's the king, right?
Yeah, for sure.
I've heard stuff like that. Off-road Elvis, people call you that.
Late Elvis, Vegas Elvis,
Yeah.
fat, sweaty, dying Elvis.
Yeah.
That actually fires me up. I'll take that.
Yeah, people say, you'd be like the baddest dyke in the world. People say, I've heard that.
Right,
It's just crazy.
I start.
And I mean holding back water. I'm not talking about.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Stick a finger in there.
Dude, if we went in, what if we did we're undercover lesbians? Dude?
I think you and me can pull that off real easy. You get rid of that?
Not all of it.
I know. Oh, yeah. Leave a little stubble.
Like one of those really crazy lesbians.
Yeah.
Like the ones that are like, they want you to know they could have been a man if they wanted to, but they chose this route.
For sure.
Yeah. Good to see you, man.
Good to see you, man.
Shane, bro, nice to see you,
I'm
dude.
always happy to see you.
You too, man. Thanks for hanging out, and and I was so glad that I got to do Matt and Shane's Secret podcast,
Yes,
bro.
dude,
that was awesome. That Matt's amazing.
Matt's one of those guys. It's like you, Tim Dillon, and Matt are the guys. Nick Mullen can do it too. It's nice to be on a podcast with you guys where you can just sit there and be like, all right, go. Because I feel like I'm not that great at it. I'm good at,
Yeah.
It's nice to have somebody that's just like good at it.
I think if I'm feeling pretty geeked up, then I can do something,
Yeah, you can.
But then sometimes the wheels start to fall
I
off.
agree. I'm actually very similar. If I'm like, all right, this is fun, I'm having a good day, sometimes I'll just not many funny responses, just
Doing it with a buddy is so fun, dude, because you have there's just somebody to talk to. Like sometimes I do them by myself and I'm like, fuck, I wish there was somebody else here,
I'm doing it by yourself's crazy.
Yeah, it really
That's
is.
so crazy. I can't imagine. How often do you do that?
It really is. I think I do it once a month right now by myself.
It's gotta be hard.
Yeah, I think let me think about what it's like. I think sometimes it's just tough because if you have a bad attitude, it's just you know?
I can't imagine. Yeah. If I felt bad, I would go on there and
just be like, hey, I feel bad.
Yeah.
But then you don't want to be every week like, hey, I feel like shit.
I know. I've been in several months of that. Yeah. Every episode, I'm like, I'm fucking hungover again.
Yeah.
God damn it, this is depressing. Yeah.
Really? It makes you feel that? Like every time you show up, you're like, oh, I'm hungover, and so you start to notice a pattern, you mean?
Oh, yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
Drinking too much. That's yeah. But I love it. I love it, dude. I can't. There's no part of me that's like, all right, stop.
Oh,
it's
yeah.
just like, nah, you got it. That's what you tell yourself. You got, nah, dude, you're fully in control.
Nah, man, you're good.
You're in complete control, dude.
Dude, one time we were drinking with my buddy, and he got into the Uber, right? And he just didn't get he had like real kind of heavy legs because his mom kind of had heavy legs, but she would wear tight pants and you kind of couldn't tell. But if you were over there a lot, you knew.
Yeah.
That she kind of had really stocky legs. And but he was bringing his second leg into the Uber and his sandal fell off, right? So then we had this place we would go in, bro. He fucking shows up.
Oh, no.
Yeah, everybody was just like, he just seemed so much drunker than he was, you know?
Yeah,
it's crazy how
losing
losing, yeah.
That's, yeah.
We're losing one piece of footwear and somebody's like, oh, that guy's.
Like a lens of a glasses, one lens. You're fucking hammered, dude. You're a crackhead now.
Oh yeah, that's insane. I feel like losing a glasses lens, you gotta really, your kids are like, nah, yeah. Your kids are like, we're gonna order pizza forever.
It's pizza time.
Yeah. What was I looking at this morning that was making me laugh? It was do you see that thing with the mayor? Do you see that thing with the mayor of New York?
No.
Oh, dude. It's this is it right here. Do you see this? So Eric Adams, he teaches, what was he saying? They're teaching kids how to...
They're teaching parents how to search your kid's room to find drugs and gun stuff.
Get it? You see this, dude?
You can look at a jewelry box. A jewelry box of this nature, maybe a simple jewelry box, but if you look through it closely, you don't know what your child may be hiding. For instance, a gun.
That's from the state of New York. The fucking government was like, make it scary as fuck.
Hold on. Start it over, dude.
Why'd they do
Yeah,
this?
that music is crazy.
It's like scare the fuck out of these people.
It's like it almost seems like like the story before Castlevania starts, or like on a video game.
Jewelry box. A jewelry box.
Yeah, this is the opening menu.
Maybe a simple box, but if you look through it closely, you don't know what your child may be hiding. For instance, a gun. Look at picture frames and behind them, cameras. Try to determine what's taking place. Behind a picture frame, you can find bullets. You should always, when your child
This
brings
is a
in
video
his
game. That's
popular
where you find
knapsack,
bullets in video games.
Look through it to see.
Look through his
what
knapsack.
exactly
You might find a
is your
grenade.
child carrying,
Wait.
in addition to a book. Something simple as a crack pipe. Something simple as a baby doll.
What grade is the
Just a
kid?
baby doll, but also it could be a place where you can secrete or hide drugs. Run your hands over
You
the
can
pillow.
secrete.
If seeing
Bro, this is the mayor.
That's unusual. Like a pillow like this with a button is a perfect invitation to hide something. And I felt something bumpy. I would reach in, see what it is. Just look
No, dude.
Bro, you guys have got to stop it, man. You guys have to see this. I mean, that's unbelievable. Look at this. Where's the cocaine at?
High cocaine. You can look in the jewelry box. A jewelry box
Hold on, I like it.
see more than just books.
Go back
Perfect
to
place
jewelry
it
box.
is. Just look and see what's inside your bookcases. It can
Dude,
be
it's
more
like-
than just books. Perfect
This is
place
like
to
Black
hide
Clue.
a cocaine.
I feel like, dude.
Call me fucking Colonel Mustard.
Look behind this picture of your cousin. What's that? An 8-ball, some suppositories. He's like, oh, look in this baby doll. What's in there? A shank. A picture of Andy Dufresne.
That's a good kid. I mean, he's got guns and a printer.
Yeah. Oh, it's a nice room.
Yeah.
It's like, oh, look under that Nintendo Switch. Oh, what's that? Bam. It's a 12 gauge and some tramadol now and laters.
He's got a lot of guns, dude. That's pretty awesome.
That's pretty awesome, man.
He's a guy. I like him.
Who,
Eric Adams?
Eric Adams?
Yeah, he seems funny.
Yeah.
Seems good.
Yeah, I think he obviously seems down to earth. He's willing to do that,
Yeah.
you know? Because that seemed like it could be like a sketch, you know? Somebody's
I
going to
think
make
that was a sketch. Dude.
You think?
Where's that from?
No, that's real. It feels like Reno Island. That's real.
When
That's
did that?
real.
That's old though.
I don't know how. I don't
That
know
has to be old. There's
It was-
no way New York.
It was tweeted out like this week, and that's why it got
man.
around.
I don't mean to punch holes in it because if that just came out, that looks like it's from 20 years ago. It looks like that was.
Yeah, check your son's Invisalign case. He may be hiding shotgun shells or
Could
just
be
something.
bullets. Bullets.
Yeah, look behind that autographed picture of Katy Perry. Oh, what's that? That's a Gatling gun and some oxys. Oh, you think it's just your child's retainer case, but open it up and bam, it's an indentured servant and some Quaaludes.
That is good for, honky parents need to be doing this also.
What do you mean? Like,
Just, they need to find the weapons.
yeah, did your parents ever check I'm trying to think of my mom. Oh, my mom came in one time and I remember I was touching myself, right? Big surprise. And she's like, what? What are you doing? That's what she
She
said.
shamed you?
Yeah, she's like, what are you doing? I was like, and I was kind of sitting on the bed. It was almost like almost as if like in the 1800s you'd wandered upon like a guy who was like a jester traveling in the woods, and he'd taken off his suit and he's jerking off by the riverbank or whatever.
Yeah.
You know, and she's like, what are you doing? And I was like, get out.
Yeah.
And so then she closed the door, right? She waited like 2 seconds, right? I continued masturbating. She came right back in.
Dude, I had a hotel guy do this to me like a couple months ago.
No way, really?
Yeah, I was in Indianapolis. A fucking Indian man walked straight in the room while I was jacking off.
A real Indian guy? Wow.
No, from India.
Oh, yeah.
Yes.
Oh, yeah, hotel, yeah, definitely.
And he
the guy at the front
stood there
basically.
he stood there for a while.
Oh, yeah.
And I was like, yo, you got to get out of here. And then he stood outside the door, waited like 15 seconds and knocked.
Oh, wow.
And I started jacking off as soon as he left again. And so I was jerking off again. I hear a fucking knock. I was like, dude, get the fuck out of here.
Yeah,
what are you doing?
The crazy part is imagining you walk over there with your wiener still in your hand and look through that little peephole. You know?
Who's somebody else? It's someone different than the guy I just screamed at with my cock in my hand.
Yeah. Hey, get
I
out.
was also, I was naked laying on top of the made bed.
Oh,
I didn't even get under the covers. It was right when I checked in.
Oh, that's
I
sad.
just stripped down and went straight to it.
You did?
Yeah.
What is it that makes us do that? You know?
Hotel rooms?
It's almost like, you know, some birds, after they've flown for a long way, they'll like vomit right when they land. It's, it's something like a seagull or something. Yeah, you know, some birds can fly almost 1,100 miles before they land, right? But there's some right when they vomit, they land. Will you look that up?
Yeah, I see defensive vomiting that turkey vultures do.
Oh, yeah.
I don't know about when they land.
Defensive vomiting,
There was
dude.
a Phillies fan defensive vomited on a kid one time. Really? At a game, yeah. So the guy in front of him was talking shit and he puked on his son during the baseball game. Defensive. That guy's a turkey vulture.
Dude, yeah. That's a Cracker Barrel baptism right there, dude. Hell yeah.
Got puked on at a baseball game because your drunk dad with one fucking lens in his glasses was mouthing off.
Dude, there's way too many fights at these games these days. Or do you think we're just recording them now? That's what it is.
I don't know.
There's always been that many fights.
There has always been that many fights, but it's so easy to get in a fight at a sporting event.
Yeah.
Because you want your team to win so bad. And then there's a guy next to you, like, clapping hard for the other team.
Well, people also, yeah, that's true. So
Like, I hate him. I can't control this game, but I can fuck that guy up.
Oh, that's a good point.
You know?
I might be losing by 30 out there, but right
Yeah,
here.
I'm about to win. Dude.
Yeah.
This is going to be a moral victory. I'm going to get arrested after the loss.
Yeah, I'm gonna vomit on this guy's fat son.
Vomiting on a kid is so funny.
Well,
Just be like, this game's not going well.
There's no video.
Is that the kid?
That's the guy who did it. It's from 2010. There's no
Fucking
video.
legend.
but-
Dude, he does have one lens. I knew it.
Matthew, yeah, he does.
He's got one lens.
He has one lens, you're right. Matthew Clemens, Phillies fan, vomit. Vomit man.
He's a superhero.
I guess he threw up on a cop and a kid.
Damn.
It wasn't just one.
Wow.
He's on a spree.
Yeah, it says right there, what Philadelphia Phillies fan Matthew Clemens did was enough to make himself sick, and us too, for that matter. But at least now he admits it. Wow, good for him. We should call him sometime. The 21-year-old Cherry Hill, New Jersey, and I've been there, made love to a Native American woman there, which is crazy because you were just talking about that. I forgot about that. And they were the hotel was under renovations. And it was crazy. I think she thought I was bringing her to like some like crazy place or something because there was all that
She was probably pumped there was a door.
Visqueen hanging everywhere. Like it was. I don't even think people should have been staying there. Like you didn't even have a door. It was just like Visqueen. You had to hold your card key up to the Visqueen and just make like a boop sound and then go in your room. Let me see. Clemens pleaded guilty to simple assault and other charges Tuesday, May 25th. Intentionally vomiting on a man, a police officer, and his 11-year-old daughter. Wow.
Oh, so it was a police officer at the game. He wasn't like getting arrested.
Wonder how much time they gave him. Crime Cider is offering to buy Vomit Man a satellite dish to discourage him from going to any more games. A satellite dish.
He's going to be pumped. Vomit Man getting a hold of a satellite dish?
Let me buy you something from the past, you know?
He got 30 to 90 days in jail and 2 years of probation.
Oh, did he? Wow.
Damn.
Also, quick update. The Eric Adams video was from 2011 when he's a senator. It went re-viral.
Still a
this
senator
week.
doing that is...
Yeah.
KFC posted it on Barstool.
Yeah. Check inside of your son's baseball bat, man. He could be hiding a couple of Vicodins in there. It's fucking ridiculous, you know? Look under your little daughter's pillow. She could have some hookers or escorts under there. Like, what?
Check under the bed. Yeah, I found you.
Oh, you
There's
think
a
that's
whore under there.
Yeah. Yeah, you think that's a boogie man under your son's bed? That's some boogie pussy. That's a whore. That's an escort right there.
The khakis are so nice in that video. Khakis in a blazer, just there could be bullets in there.
Oh, you think that's a stuffed Ludacris doll? But open up its back and boom, what do you got? A butt balloon of crystal and a couple of Narcan chewables. What were we talking about, dude?
Vomit Man.
Oh yeah, you moved here.
I did. Yeah.
You
I
moved
like
here
it.
since we last talked to you.
Yeah.
You made a big move. So like, because you moved from New York.
Yeah.
Wow. And was there a part of you that was kind of scared? Was there like, what were you thinking? Because I mean, I've thought about it, you know, and a lot of people have done it, you know.
No, I'd come down here a lot because, you know, do Rogan's podcast, do podcasts down here, do comedy. So I've been down here enough. So I wasn't worried about like living here. I was worried about comics being like, pussy. He left New York. He's trying to fucking suck Rogan's dick. That was like, I was like, that's gonna happen. I know that. No, I was excited. Matt was excited about it, so I knew I had Matt coming down with me, and then we brought our other friends, and it's good.
Yeah.
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 And taxes are.
Oh yeah.
Butt fuck New York, dude.
Yeah, it's crazy.
It's great.
Yeah, and what's that in your daughter's bedroom? What's that in the pillowcase? Oh, that's extra taxes. That's what
taxes,
that is.
dude. Yeah,
that's
Eric.
That's taxes and a couple of somas, bro. Like, damn, all right.
A lot of taxes up there.
Oh, it's crazy. It's an extra, I think, 14%. What's the state tax rate in New York City up there, Zachary?
I think it's 10.9.
Oh, he's guessing. What is it?
No, I'm not guessing. I got it right here. 4% to 10.9% you see here.
Wow. Because Los Angeles is 13, I think, percent.
Yeah, I was hovering around that 4% range for a while when I lived in New York.
And then you probably moved up into at least that 6.85%.
Yes.
Yeah. Yeah, dude. So that's kind of crazy. So you moved. Yeah, I think some people say that. They're like, oh, do you want to move there because Rogan's there, because Dylan's there? It seems like the new thing. And I think, I kind of maybe, I don't know if I had some fear. I don't know. I don't know if I had fear of that. You definitely think, oh, people think you're just riding that guy's wiener, you know?
Yeah.
Somebody,
fine.
yeah.
I mean,
but also he's like,
I would say it if I was still in New York.
yeah,
Somebody else moved here. I'd be like, fucking pussy couldn't take it. I'd do the same thing. So
yeah, come back and pay these high taxes.
Pay these fucking
queer.
taxes. Live in a shithole in New York. Yeah. But no, I just wanted to move to a place where you could do stand up during the week. And forever, it was just New York and L.A.
That's
true.
true.
Now you can do it in Nashville and Austin.
Does it feel, well, Nashville, you cannot.
Oh, really?
Yeah, you cannot. It's not the same. I'll say that 100%. It is not the same as what it feels like here.
Yeah.
Like even just going over to the mothership, it's like you can do 3 sets in a night, probably.
Yeah, you can do 4 every single time. There's usually 2 shows in the small room, 2 in the main room.
I mean, that's
so you do
crazy.
4 sets a night,
4 sets a night in the same building that you can go do. I mean, that's unprecedented.
Yeah, it's
you know?
changing. What's nice is watching like McCusker, because he was in Philly where you can't do that, and now he's been living here just a few months, and he's gotten so good.
Really?
Just from doing, he can do it every night.
Yeah, I met him last night, or I met him at your podcast. I met his wife too.
Yeah,
Brittany is her name.
Yeah.
He gets a beautiful little wife.
Yeah,
and,
she's great.
Yeah, dude. I think having that much ability to get up it starts to change you. You're like, oh, I just practiced it. He didn't go in there. Let me try it. You're like right there.
Get the bomb 4
Yeah.
times.
Yeah.
Take it on the road and be like, I'm not going to change anything. Fuck, it's still not working.
This episode is sponsored by Prize Picks. Do you love firing on sports? Well, Prize Picks is the best daily fantasy sports app for you. Indeed. You can fire on all your favorite fantasy sports like NBA, NFL, UFC, and other sports. That's right. With Prize Picks, instead of choosing teams, you choose individual players. That's what I like about it. It's novel. It has a unique approach. Each player has a set projection, and you either choose more or less than that set projection. For example, you might choose the kitty cat, Mr. George Kittle, and more than 70 receiving yards. Or you might choose Lamar Jackson and less than 2.5 touchdowns. Prize Picks is the place you do it at. If you are smart with sports and you know what players are going to perform on what nights, then Prize Picks is the best app for you. Download the app and use code Theo, and Prize Picks will match your deposit up to $100. Cold turkey. It might be great on sandwiches, but there's a better way to break your habits. That's right. We're not talking about some weird mind voodoo or seancing or something from your crazy neighbor who's really just trying to do some Mary Kay sales or whatever and trying to be sneaky. But we're talking about our sponsor, Fume. That's right. And they look at the problem in a different way. Not everything in a bad habit is wrong. So instead of a drastic, uncomfortable change, why not just remove the bad from your habit? You get it. Instead of bad, Fume is good. It's a habit you're free to enjoy and makes replacing your bad habit easy. Instead of vapor, Fume uses flavored air. Instead of electronics, Fume is completely natural. And instead of harmful chemicals, Fume uses delicious flavors. That's right. Start the year off right with the good habit by going to tryfume.com/Theo and getting the journey pack today. Fume is giving listeners of the show 10% off when they use my code Theo to help make starting the good habit that much easier. Yeah, that's wild, dude.
Yeah.
What has been like, did you find a house immediately? How'd you find a house down here?
I just had a real estate lady. I was like, I just need a house that's furnished because I don't have anything.
Yeah.
So first house she picked out, I was like, that's it.
Oh, yeah.
And I didn't see it until I moved in.
Nuh-uh.
It was nice. Yeah, I moved in. I was like, it's fucking nice.
Oh, it's like that show where you meet your wife the first time.
Yeah. Like Indians.
Yeah. That's crazy, dude. Bro, because here's the craziest part about that getting married like that is what if you know your parents are fucking lames, dude? Like they've been picking shit out for you for Christmas every year and they pick out like horrible shit.
I don't know. There's also the forced marriage is kind of nice though. Because if I fuck like an ugly chick, I'm like, damn, people are going to find out about this. You know what I mean?
Right.
Now if it's just like, dude, I had to. You know what I mean? It's like my parents made me fuck this chick forever. I don't care if it's a girl's a girl, dude.
Yeah, dude. Oh, I got it. Yeah.
It's like being on a desert island.
Oh, I got to
It's
tell
like,
people next
there
time,
could be
like,
a
oh,
dude down there.
what's that?
I'm saying, like, if you're stuck on a desert island, you're going to fuck, It's like, this is who I'm with. I have to.
Yeah.
There's no judgment here.
Oh, yeah.
We're like Epstein's Island.
Yeah.
If you're on an island, you gotta fuck. All right, whatever. My bad. It's not that funny.
I think, look, let's talk about it. If you're on an island
you have to fuck.
and there's
dude.
a lot of young people running around.
You're the only adult. Yeah. What are you going to do, dude? What are you going to do? Come on, man.
This way you need to check through your child's check through your child's coloring books easily in there. They could have a couple ninja stars and a bear trap. That guy's out of his fucking mind.
That's good stuff.
Yeah, dude. What were we talking about?
It was islands.
Yeah. We were talking about you buying a house unseen.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's brave.
The thing I was most worried about was the television. because I thought it was like I thought they were gonna hit me with like the Airbnb pictures. But, like you get there and you're like, oh fuck, this house sucks. TV's big,
Right.
so I'm good.
Oh, that's good.
We're
Huh?
set. Thank God it's furnished, or I'd never furnish it.
Really?
Yeah, I'd have one folding chair in front of the TV.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, my house was furnished when I got my house, thank God. And then who told me? Oh, Tom Segura told me in this room, he said, hey man, you got to start getting some art for yourself. You have to get something you like. Because it really does start to change the way that you think about your own home.
Tom's becoming like the Jay-Z of stand-up. He's like, you got to invest in art. You got to do it.
Yeah, he's got art. He's got sneakers.
Yeah.
He's got Yamaha. What the car is called? The fastest one?
McLaren?
McLaren. Is that it? Yeah. That's wild to me. I think I would be scared to be like real rich. I wouldn't know how to do it.
I bet you're all right.
Oh, I think I'm okay having more money for sure. But I think if I tried to be real rich, I just don't know how I would. I don't know what I would spend money on, you know? Like, would you get a super fast car?
No, I don't. I'm afraid to drive fast.
Yeah, I think, yeah. I just don't know what I would get. Probably guns, probably. Couple.
You got to get guns.
Yeah. Couple for your neighbors, couple for you.
Yeah, give them out.
Yeah, you don't want to shoot at your neighbors
Hide
and
them
they don't have anything to
Hide them in
shoot.
your kid's room. Your neighbor's kid's room. Start fucking planting guns.
Oh, damn, what's this behind this child's bathing suit right there?
It's an AR-15.
Yeah. Oh, you think that's
The most dangerous gun in the world.
Yeah. You think that's a water weapon? That's an AR-15 right there with some blood on it.
No, I understand Tom though. He's doing it. I mean, he's got money. Why should you know?
Oh, I think there's
He knows how to spend it.
Yeah, I just wonder what. Yeah, I guess I hadn't really thought about what I would spend, what I would buy. Like if I bought myself something nice, you know. Have you started to think? I mean, well, you got yourself a house.
Yeah, I rented it. Yeah,
Yeah,
I didn't buy it. Yeah,
but that's nice.
yeah, that's nice.
Yeah, I don't know, hot air balloon or something cool.
Hot
I
air
don't know what I
balloon
would
be
get.
fucking nice. Those are scary though. I'd rather go fast than get one of those.
Yeah, but if you really master the art of it, I got a buddy that used to fly one, and he could fucking, that bitch would show the fuck up, homie.
Hold on, you ever see these things crash?
Huh?
Dude, they come down on power lines and shit. It's
They
so
do?
funny.
Yeah, if you don't know what you're doing.
Yeah.
I think you got to get one of those Yeah, pull up some crashes. Huh?
Yeah, let's
you
get
got to
some
pull
high
up a
balloon
D.
crashes.
And some of them run on diesel, I think, huh?
They catch fire too.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's scary.
What's that in your 4-year-old's bedroom? A hot air balloon, huh? Oh, look at this guy.
coming in hot.
Oh, some guy and his son.
Hang on.
Hang on. Hang on, Tater.
Fucking balloon crash. The wind's picked up.
Sometimes if people have a really thick son, their nickname is always like a starchy food. You ever notice that?
Yeah.
Come on, Tater.
Tater.
Get it done, cake pop. That's what they'll yell at him, yeah.
Yeah.
Get in there. Pancake batter, they'll call him.
It's my son. Pancake batter. Come on, batter. Get in the truck.
Dude.
We're going to fly a balloon. Just crashed. Hang on, Pop. Hang on, Cake Pop.
Hang on, cake pop.
Cake Pop, no.
Cake pop. Dude, and you know one of their family members definitely shot that bitch down in the distance, dude.
That's also a risk, dude.
Oh.
Anyone could shoot you down anonymously, dude. You can take those things out. You'll never get caught.
Yeah. Pull that up, man anonymously shoots down hot air balloons. Watch, there's like 2,000 videos of that.
Get a Confederate flag air balloon.
Ooh, that'd be cool, huh?
Yeah, let it fly. Get a target.
Go tough, huh?
Yeah, go tough on them. See see who wants to shoot it down. You pussies.
Dude, fly it past like the Bayou Classic or something every year.
Get them fired up.
But dude, I will say this: if you hang one speaker out of it playing "Do the Stanky Leg," everybody
People
will
go
let it go
nuts.
by. Yeah. People will be like, "Oh, all right."
Oh, there we go. Civil War. Yeah, they had them.
Yeah, what were hot air balloons used during the Civil War for?
They would just use it surveillance.
Oh, it's
Little
like
spy plane. I think Napoleon used them first.
really?
Maybe not first, but he was using them.
It's like bums with drones, like we were talking about.
Yeah, that'd scare the fuck out of you if the other side had that.
Both the Union and Confederacy used hot air balloons for reconnaissance to help determine the location of troops and artillery. This innovation in aerial warfare was a trailblazer for its time as it took place 42 years before the invention of the airplane. Wow. But, dude, imagine that bitch starts going down near the enemy.
Oh, fuck. Can't turn it. Just hang on.
Hold on, cake pop.
Cake pop, no.
God, dude, that kind of shit's just fucking heartbreaking.
No,
man.
hot air balloons, you don't want one of those.
But imagine you run outside
Have you ever
right
been
now.
in one?
Huh? Yeah, I've been in one.
Really?
Yeah, I've been in one. I was with my buddy's dad when we were kids. He like proposed to this lady in one, dude. And
With the kids?
Yeah, and she said no. And so then we're like, well, what the fuck?
That's a tough rest of the trip.
Yeah, and we were trying not to like act excited because we were in there because we could tell like he was bummed out.
It's tough to be bummed out on like the ledge of a hot air, like looking away from them, like trying to be sad.
Oh, it was sad, dude. Yeah. And that guy's he's been sad since then. There's a lot of videos of him online, and he's always listening to that song, There Goes My Hero. Watch him as he goes.
Just seeing his old self. Just be like, that's the man I used to be.
Yeah.
Whimsical.
Tiffany was his girlfriend's name. And she's like, I don't think so. And that's how she said it. We're like, what the fuck? It's like, and it was like 70 more minutes we had to spend up there.
Yeah. It's a long
Because the
time.
tour guy, I think he didn't really know what was going on. So he just kept giving us the tour of like
no.
Yeah. Oh. It's shit like that just makes you wonder what's going on.
Yeah, I think that fucks people up. Like when you're supposed to be happy, like a hot air balloon, or like that kid jumping off the fucking cruise ship. Like having something like that was supposed to be fun and good get horribly ruined.
Yeah, that kid was from Baton Rouge, Louisiana. I don't know if we talked about that last time we were together, but
maybe
that kid was
a good topic.
He was just partying and he jumped off and never seen again.
Check this shit out.
Yeah, but the craziest is people were like, "That's a shark." There's like one little piece of like water, and it just looks like some white and like definite shark.
Yeah,
people make like comments like that online. Oh, crazy!
He quick for a shark to munch him that quick.
If impossible.
I feel like they take their time, right?
Well, also the odds of shark is going to be right there at that moment.
I do think sharks follow cruise ships. Search called off.
Oh, that's the toughest.
Oh, that's yeah. Oh, saying bye-bye to him.
Oh, that's the worst.
You got to regret that. You know?
Dude, something like that happened to me, man. It was when we had a guy who fell on a basketball court and died when we were kids. And when he fell, I yelled out like Reggie Lewis. Remember there was that guy, Reggie Lewis, that had died?
No.
Reggie Lewis. Look him up if you can. Reggie Lewis. That's him right there. Reginald C. Lewis was an American professional basketball player for the NBA. This is Boston Celtics. That was it. Beautiful man right there. And he collapsed on the court.
There was another guy that did that too. That was like
I think it was B.J. Armstrong. Maybe.
He was real famous.
Keontae Johnson?
No.
No, don't just name a black guy.
Keontae Johnson.
No, there's some, but it happens to people. But this happened to him, and so we thought this guy just fallen down, just tripped, and so I remember yelling that out, Reggie Lewis, and then they tried to revive him, and he died.
Oh no,
I didn't jinx him. That's insane to say to somebody.
Jinxed him, dude. I can't believe you put that on.
I didn't jinx him. Look up if I jinxed him or not.
Yeah. I don't think you jinxed him.
Yeah, that's heartbreaking though.
I'm sorry that I did that.
How's it? Have you felt good about moving here? Now, once you moved here, was it kind of like different, or was it different than you thought? Like, what are some things that were kind of cool about it?
I don't know. You know when you move, I was sad for like a week.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I was by myself. It was scary. I was used to living in apartments. I lived in Philly and New York the last decade. So I was like, there's usually somebody around. Now I was out there by myself. I got scared for a while. I was scared.
Really?
I get scared at night. Noises.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You think it's a noise and you farted.
Just waking myself up with farts. What the fuck was that? I mean, I was scared for a while.
Yeah.
I was emotional. I would cry during movies when I was at night by myself.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. So that's what you have to look forward to. It's scary and you cry. That's it.
Oh, I think that's just part of the American condition these days then. Oh, you're fine then.
Yeah, that was all.
Yeah, because I don't know if I thought Nashville would be a busier comedy scene. I didn't think that. Because they just have one club. It's like a functioning club there, right?
Yeah,
It's like they have a headliner flies in every weekend. So they help you as much as they can, but they just don't have as much space, you know? And then there's not as many other rooms around the area. But here it's like, it feels like you could go. Like we met a guy last night. He'd done like 5 spots, you know?
Yeah, you can do that here.
It's like, wow.
Yeah.
I mean, that's crazy to think you could do that in a city. I mean, there was never, maybe Chicago you could do that in?
Maybe. I don't know. New York, obviously, you can.
Yeah.
L.A.
L.A., definitely.
Those are the two.
Yeah.
But that was, I don't know. But yeah, you can do it if you want.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Well, this is going well.
This is going well. What else we got? I'm trying to think of other horrible deaths I can think of.
Oh, what about that? There was something I was looking at the other day. It was pull up what's that death page on Twitter where they have a lot of deaths on there? It's an animal. I might have even sent it to you the other day.
Oh, history photographs. We were looking at this picture. Back in the day, they had to hang an elephant
Oh, there you go.
to just read the caption.
This is just to look at the judicial system in the world, right? So this elephant, right? The hanging of Mary the elephant, also known as Murderous Mary, I guess a bad elephant, was publicly executed for killing her handler in 1916. It was meant to be a warning to other criminal elephants. So there goes.
Yeah, I mean, that's...
So it just, you got to think the judicial abilities of human beings is always.
Why?
But I guess if you're another elephant, you got to be like,
Yeah, I see what's going on here.
Yeah, these motherfuckers mean business, cuz.
I mean, the idea, though.
Yeah.
The guy who was like, fucking hang that motherfucker. Everyone else was probably shoot it in the head. Behind closed doors, we'll be done with this elephant.
Well,
the guy was like,
behind a huge closed door,
gotta
people would know what you're doing.
We gotta make an example of this.
Yeah, not this Murderous Mary, not this bitch. Have you seen what she's fucking doing?
She probably did some pretty crazy shit.
Yeah, this bitch drank 200 gallons of fucking water.
I had a friend who's a friend of their mother's was like a big elephant advocate. She was a rich lady, so she was like, save the elephants.
Oh, yeah, rich people do that, man.
That was her cause. And then
Their kids hate them, so they save rare animals.
So then she was like, all right, she went to Africa to, like, her first trip to meet the elephants, and one of them killed her.
Oh, shit.
Killed her, dude. And I don't think people know this about elephants. They don't kill you. It's not fun, dude. They ground you. They use their face and mush you into the ground.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
It's like when you see people do like those stone ground
Yeah. Into the
flour and
balls.
stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I just
Like they're artisan chefs. Elephants are.
They are. They'll grind you up.
Oh, that's heartbreaking. Elephant kills woman.
Oh, this is a different one, but yes, this is also incredible.
Oh, damn. Whoa, hold on.
This is awesome.
Is elephant a euphemism for somebody? Because let's go back and read this. Elephant kills woman and returns to her funeral. Elephant kills woman and returns to her funeral to attack her corpse. Wow. Odisha, India. Bizarre animal stories are heard often. Maya Murmu was collecting water in Raipai village located in the Mayurbhanj district of Odisha, India, when a herd of elephants came her way. She tried to flee, but one of them rushed her. Oh, that's heartbreaking, man. Let me see. At the ceremony was taking place, the Times video reported that a herd of elephants appeared from the forest, sending villagers running. They left Murmu's body behind. Wow.
She had a liquid death.
One of the elephants then reportedly attacked the woman's corpse by picking up the body and throwing it in the air. Wow. Thankfully, there's a video.
Should I play it?
Yeah.
I don't know. Let's take a vote in the room.
I mean, it's...
All right. Everybody said yes.
Yeah. Yeah, that's good. I didn't want to do it. Oh man.
Oh, this is just after.
I think it's the aftermath. Yeah, I don't think they were.
Oh, that'd be the worst. I think if Alan came in your house.
Yeah, be up there.
Because even if you go in another room, it can just come right in there.
Yeah.
It's not like it has to use the door, you know? Oh, that'd be so hectic, man.
I mean, especially like at your mom's funeral.
Yeah.
And you're like, there's that motherfucker that did it.
Yeah.
He's coming back to fuck everybody else up too.
Mm-hmm. You think you could do a big crime like that? Do a big murder?
I don't think I could murder. I don't think.
Well, now, you think it's just an empty bottle of Prime on your child's windowsill? Well, open it up and bam, there's some homemade lean topped off with a little mini cachet of nerve gas.
Who was that for, dude?
That's Eric Adams, dude. Yeah, that's true. Who's fucking kid? Was that Hunter Biden's room? Yeah, that's crazy.
But yeah, that actually was. Yeah.
Oh, what's this here? That's a My Little Pony? No, that's a My Little Fentanyl stash. Yeah. What else can we talk about, dude?
I don't know. That's about as good as it gets, though. Hot air balloons.
Yeah.
Fucking elephants.
But if you could do a murder or not, man.
Yeah.
I know God wouldn't want me to do it. That would be the thing.
Yeah.
He would be like, don't do it, buddy. And I would be like, I'm not gonna. And then I would maybe sneak
I
it.
swear I'm not going to do it. Hit him under the table so God can't see. Little Greedo, little Han Solo.
They should have tables that are like God resistant or whatever. Like whatever happens under here, you know?
Yeah.
I remember a girl let me feel her back one time at the library when we're kind of horny children or whatever.
Yeah.
I guess she didn't want me touching her breast or whatever. And I think maybe I didn't even know what was going on. But
Back's good.
She's like, you can feel on my back.
Back's real good.
And I just remember just feeling her back.
I'm going to be a back man now that you mention it.
Fucking nice, huh?
Rubbing a lady's back?
It's one big flat long tit.
Yeah.
That's all
Now
a
you-
back
now
is.
you say it, yeah.
You know? Yeah, let me get that flat. Let me
The
get that.
small of the back, you put your hand there, you go,
Oh,
holy
dude.
shit.
If you touched one in the small of her
Yeah.
back and her body, it felt warmer there. You're like, I don't know. You know, it felt like she was baking cookies in her butt or something.
Yeah.
It felt always warmer there. You know what I'm talking
It
about?
is warm, yeah.
Like, whoa, what am I doing down here? I remember the first time a girl let me touch the small of her back and had some hair on it, right? Because her dad was really tough. And I was like, I don't care. I'll fucking pet this girl.
Yeah, I don't mind.
I will pet this bitch. I'm in love.
Sometimes girls have really hairy butts.
Really?
Yeah. I think naturally girls sometimes I think they have to work on that.
I don't.
Some of them get like man's ass.
I don't think.
Dude.
I don't think these are.
Unless I'm getting
girls.
tricked.
Yeah. You're getting tricked by some of that ass pussy.
Search
homie.
girl, hairy ass girl.
Yeah, bring something
You're gonna
up.
see
Huh?
that.
We have blockers on a lot of our stuff, but if you can get around some of it, maybe on Twitter.
Are you allowed to show hairy
I
ass?
was looking for a picture, but read this top Reddit post.
My girlfriend has a lot of hair on her ass. How do I approach this? Great question. Let's review this. Do you have
The
a
problem
minute?
is that her asshole is very hairy.
This is on
Well-
Ask Women, by the way, the subreddit.
If it bothers you so much you can't be with her because of it, you have to straight up tell her about it. Why is she getting all ratchet suddenly? Somebody just reported hair. She's like, you got to straight up tell her about it. Period.
Honey, your hairy asshole disturbs me.
Here's the
can't say
actual
that.
post.
But I think my girlfriend is beautiful and she does a great job of manicuring her lady bits. The problem is that her asshole, and they wrote it like that, is very hairy. It's kind of a turnoff when I'm down there. A few wouldn't bother me, but this is a lot more than a few. Oh. How did you all start taking care of your nether regions? Did you read about it in a magazine or you just do it naturally? How should I approach this topic with her without getting her upset?
Start getting those magazines, laying them around.
Yeah.
When she's taking a hairy ass shit, you can leave one in the bathroom. Ew, dude. Hairy butt ladies.
You
Hairy
brought-
butt, I know. It's
brought
starting to
it up,
bother me again, dude.
I don't know if I would mind a little hair like on the hips, probably. I just think the actual cheeks, if there were hair on them.
The crack, dude, not the cheeks. Like a man's, like an Italian man's ass. Yeah, yeah.
Damn, dude. Yeah. Like a fucking Jewish sideburn down there, huh? Yeah.
Getting in her Jewish tunnels. You see them coming out of the tunnels? Dude?
What? The Orthodox
dudes are in
Jewish
the
people.
tunnels.
Yeah. Bring that up, dude.
Jews, it's better. They're getting some bad PR lately. And
Oh, bro,
this might be the worst one. A guy came out of.
yeah.
All right, this is. I swear to God, I'm not being anti-Semitic. Jewish dude coming out of a sword grate in New York.
Oh, yeah.
There's a
Definitely.
video of that, and it's.
A New York synagogue erupted into chaos Monday night. Let's play a bit of it. All right.
That is tough to address, though. I know we're moving on to Jews and tunnels, but.
Well, let's finish it out then.
Hairy-ass woman.
Let's finish out, then we'll go to this because I think the tough. Some people they make hair on their bodies to survive cold weather. Can you look that up, Zach? You know what I'm talking about?
I think that's what hair's for.
Yeah. So sometimes you don't want to have a wife that can't survive. If you don't want to put the AC at 60.
She's always cold. Yeah.
Yeah, you don't want to put the AC at 64 one night and then she's fucking dead in the morning. You know,
It's a good trade-off. Would you accept your girl to never fucking complain about being cold, but she has to have a hairy ass? Ooh. Or she complains every single fucking day.
Now, what if it were like stuffed animal hair? That would be kind of fun.
That would
maybe.
be nice. That I agree with. But I'm telling you, I've seen videos, dude. These girls have fucking Italian man's ass.
Like long hair?
Like fucking dude. It looks like a dude's ass.
Pull up something.
Oh, no.
No, my God.
Well, that's more than I've ever seen, but.
Oh, wow, that's a lot, huh? And you can't see this video on the audio, but there's just a black girl watching it with her mouth open.
Making the same face we're all making.
Yeah.
Oh, my God.
Ooh.
All right. Whoa. Holy shit, dude.
Wow.
I'm telling you, dude, they have Greek man's ass.
Wow. And who has that? Who has the most hair on their ass, is it?
I haven't found a culture.
I would say
Okay. Look that up. And what do you do? How do you
Arabs,
approach that? You think,
Mediterranean.
Shane? How do you approach that with a woman?
I don't know how. I would never.
But you've obviously dealt with it.
No.
And South Asian descent are reported to have a relatively high amount of body hair.
Mediterranean.
Mediterranean, Middle Eastern, and South Asian descent. Wow. Yeah, I think, God, because the crazy thing is, say if you feel her down her butt and then you feel some hair there, but you have to still be hopeful for her. I just think, what do you do?
Yeah, I don't know how to address it. My friend was talking to me about addressing he was afraid his girlfriend was gaining weight. And he was like, so I told her. And I was like, damn, I would let her get fat and then resent her and break up with her.
Yeah, I think
also, who am I to criticize? But,
I think a lot of people do that. A lot of people. Oh, even if they're not gaining weight or whatever, I think I stayed with a girl just because I hated her so much once. I was like, well, if I let you go,
you might find happiness. I'm gonna fucking make sure you're miserable too.
Isn't that horrible? And I feel horrible about that, but I was young, and I was just that kind of I didn't know how to operate or be a decent human at all. But yeah, pull up that ass again, buddy. Oh yeah.
It's the other cheek that gets you because that cheek's already almost done.
I love how one of the black girl's eyes keeps closing more as she watches more of it, dude. Oh, that's crazy, man. God. Yeah, but then I bet here, now we'll say this, Shane, think about a long time ago, 1300s, 4s or whenever, early, right? And you get a woman and she has hair on her. Bet it feels good.
I bet it does feel good, So that's good.
Now, if you're a fucking freak and you start petting it a little, some of it is how you approach it.
I could see that.
You're like, oh, let me pet this fucking little hair butt.
That's nice. It's fucking twisting it up a little. Yeah.
Hey, let me get a little and yank it real hard, which isn't expected.
That's
dude.
fun.
Yeah. That's fun, dude. Dude, I got hair like on my legs and I've been running a lot, bro, and it starts to get tangled up, and I'm like, what the heck? And that's been pretty challenging. Do you wish you'd learned how to manage money in school? I do. God, I didn't, I was keeping up my money in my dang underpant drawer and all of that. I forgot to cash checks. I had to cash them. And so I had dang 40 checks. And the pizza place I worked at went out of business, and I lost a lot of that money. But It's hard. It's hard if you don't know about money, building credit, and that sort of thing. Well, I can tell you that the Build card from Current will make banking and crediting a lot easier. When you get the Build card from Current, you can build credit safely while you bank. That's right. It's a secured credit card that lets you use your own money to build credit. Yeah, they've got one coming to me, this Build card from Current. So I'm excited to check that out. You can sign up in less than 2 minutes to get started today and use code Theo to get $50 when you set up a qualifying $200 direct deposit at sign-in. Just go to current.com/Theo or download the app today. Terms apply. That's current.com, current.com/THEO. Current is a financial technology company, not a bank. Banking service provided by Choice Financial Group, member FDIC, and Cross River Bank, member FDIC. For full terms and conditions, visit current.com or call 888-851-1172 for more information. Today's episode is brought to you by BetterHelp. You know, a new year and a new beginning. People say that kind of stuff a lot. Sometimes you need a new beginning with yourself. You know, sometimes I find my relationship with myself has gotten kind of stale. I don't investigate it. I don't look at it. And I don't really kind of aim to fix some of the things that I know could help me feel better, really. BetterHelp is an opportunity to take a better look at yourself via therapy. If you're thinking of starting therapy, give BetterHelp a try. It's entirely online, designed to be convenient, flexible, and suited to your schedule. Just fill out a brief questionnaire to get matched with a licensed therapist and switch therapists at any time for no additional charge. And if you're not getting something out of your therapy, then I recommend trying to switch therapists. You can always go back. It's something that I wish I had done sometimes and I didn't. Celebrate the progress you've already made by visiting betterhelp.com/THEO today to get 10% off your first month. That's betterhelp.com/Theo. But yeah, bring up those Jews again, man. What were they doing?
Yeah, so I guess NYPD on Monday busted like a secret meeting. I guess they had been building secret tunnels underneath.
Through what? The financial system?
I mean, this is worst case for the Jewish people. Not really, not worse. But not even the worst thing in the last few. But all right,
This is crazy, man.
they do get after it.
Oh, they're crazy. Look at this one,
Yeah,
dude.
they get after it.
This one that popped out of the floor right there.
Pop it out of nowhere.
And he's Biggie Walls. Look at that, dude. You see him?
Don't flip the pews, brothers.
Oh, it's just hectic, man.
Do you see how fucking comfortable that guy was walking the plank?
Yeah, bro. These people.
They were fine with this.
This is an Orthodox
Look at this
Jewish
guy.
group, man. This incident, let me read the article. So the incident began Monday afternoon after a cement truck was sent to the Chabad Lubavitch World Headquarters, known as the 770 due to its address in Crown Heights, according to COL Live. The truck was ordered to fill up an underground tunnel that had run from the main synagogue to a now closed building next door, the outlet reported. First reports of the tunnel surfaced in late 2023 after a homeowner had called authorities about suspicious noises in his neighborhood. And that's dreidling, isn't it, I think?
I mean, think of hearing noises under your house. Just Jewish guys.
It's just somebody listening to Modest Yahoo. We're like, hey, what's going on?
You can't tell anyone. You can't be like, dude, I swear to God, there's Jews under my fucking house. Dude, I know there's Jews down there. No one's going to believe you.
Yeah, they're like, dude, you mean...
Be like, you need to put down the fucking internet.
they're like,
the
dude,
Jews aren't everywhere like that.
You mean underwriting your mortgage, or what are you talking about? They're like,
No, they're fucking in there. I hear them. They whisper.
floorboards. However, following excavation of a trench for the project, simultaneously a construction project was in progress to install new plumbing in the 770. However, following excavation, the underground tunnel had been discovered. The tunnel had reportedly been worked on during nights for an unknown amount of time, stretching the tunnel to a next-door building women's section.
That's nice.
Yeah.
Meet me in the fucking tunnel, babe. That's good.
That's crazy, dude. And that's Orthodox Jew. Is that Orthodox Jewish people?
It appears so, yes.
Those people are wild, man. We had a garbage man on, right, and from New York, and he said the worst people that he came across were Orthodox Jewish people, dude.
New York, yeah.
He said the kids would come out and tell him to just go fuck himself and flip him off, dude.
They look at them. They're getting rowdy with they were getting rowdy during COVID. I think I heard maybe those tunnels were so they could continue to go to synagogue during COVID because they locked that down.
Right.
Now that's what the media is saying.
Well, right. And by the media we mean them. Yeah. So
here's a guy coming out of the grate. Look,
the guy coming out of the grate is one of the most anti-Semitic things I've ever seen in my life, dude.
Oh wow.
Oh no.
Where is this guy going, dude? To get a rebate. Yeah, that's insane.
Coming out of the grate.
Bro, they started pepper spraying him. And pepper spray's not kosher, I don't think. Look it up.
There's going to be some lawsuits.
But no, we had a garbage man, and he said that for some reason those people were like kind of the coldest to him. What did he say, Zach?
he mentioned that the kids would fuck with his truck and he hated going there. That was the main thing. And he also just said they were rude. And also, it was a New Year. They throw all their shit out every year.
Oh, yeah, that was part of it, too, I think. So there's probably some anger from him because they had to pick up so much stuff. Like, they do, like, a cleansing, I guess.
I guess it's part of tradition to, like, reset everything. And when the New Year, like, throw everything out and buy new. So, like, that day of the year, they said they would just go up and down the same street all day.
Goes against some stereotypes.
Yeah.
You know?
That's true. Yeah, getting all new stuff, man. But they had they had a group in, I don't know if it was in New York, it was like Orthodox Jewish people. They would move into a neighborhood, bring the value of the neighborhood down, and then buy up the other places and then bring it back up.
Mm.
There was some law again. It was like a lawsuit that they made or something. Anyway.
Yeah. It's a touchy subject, but there's no denying that there's tunnels that is funny.
Oh, yeah.
It is. There's nothing we can do about, we're not trying to be.
Oh, I don't think we're being bad people or anything because these guys popped up out of a fucking tunnel.
Anybody coming out of a tunnel is so funny.
Yeah. It's fucking insane.
It's funny when
dude.
you ever see the video of El Chapo escaping prison? It's great. Anybody going in and out of a tunnel is hilarious.
Yeah.
He goes into a tunnel like behind a toilet. He just escapes.
Did you see the one? There's like some guy in his trailer, right? And a meth head comes up through just like the vent in the floor that he has, and is like looking for something.
It's so startling.
And the guy's like, "What in the fuck are you doing in here?"
Somebody coming out of the floor is fucking so scary. Because they're not going to come out like smiling. They're going to come out. Holy shit.
It's a bunch of fucking Ninja Turtles, dude. Oh, is this it?
Yeah, El Chapo, the time is right. Super Mario is right out. He's gone, dude.
He's gone? Wow. You
gotta make it Mexican somehow. I don't know how to do it. You get it.
That's wild, dude, bro. How fun would that be to break out of prison, though?
Awesome.
How would you do it? You think you're big? So
no tunnels.
Yeah, you get stuck.
Yeah, I think I'm in there. I think I'm fucking stuck, dude. I think I go to jail. I'm in jail. There's no getting out.
Fuck, man.
Yeah, I can't get out.
Fuck.
Laundry basket's too small.
Yeah, everything. But Warden, you big boss man. You look like the big boss man. I mean, obviously you're gonna play him in a biopic.
No, I think I'm in there. How are you getting out?
Me?
Damn. God damn it. God damn it, dude.
So, and look, this goes back to...
Don't you dare fade that, you cocksuckers.
Just zoom in on that big one, the one you already have that's biggest, please, if you don't mind. Let's just get a gander at this fella. Oh, Shane.
I get it.
Get out there. Bro, that's your hot air balloon of success right there. Jump on that thing.
Oh, was I going the wrong way? Fuck. Yeah.
I do that all the time.
That's so
dude.
nice.
If I'm feeling bad at the gym or at home, mostly at home.
It's time, dude. That was some Brazilian barbershop, and they keep tagging me and shit.
Really?
Yeah.
With some kid who
That
did
kid
that?
was Brazilian.
For those of you who don't know, Shane put like a he saw this hand signal. What
It
is
was
it?
great. My friend Billy sent it to me, and then I sent it to Gabe Davis, who plays for the Bills.
And it's just a hand signal on
Just
TikTok of a
funny
kid.
ass, just a chubby kid doing a funny. He was actually, I didn't realize it. It was a barbershop, so he was showing off his fade.
Oh.
That's what the next scene is. So the first scene is him going, And then it cuts to him with his new haircut. It was fun. Gabe Davis did it.
Yeah.
Shout out to the boy, Gabriel. Yeah. But yeah, it is a nice thing to do. It feels good.
What does?
Just
doing that?
First touchdown of the game.
So you hit up Gabe Davis, and he says, okay, this is crazy. I'll do it. How many times did you hit up Gabe Davis?
A lot.
Okay.
I talked to him a lot, but
okay,
I didn't think he was actually ever going to do it.
Going to do it.
Yeah.
And you said, you got to do this. It'll be good.
Yeah. And he was like, yeah, I'll do it. And I was like, I don't know. Like, I figured the adrenaline of scoring a touchdown would.
He'd forget.
Take over. Yeah. Especially that. That was a nice play. He remembered for me.
Wow.
What a sweet man.
Bro, how good did you feel when he did this?
I was
strange
right here. I was so fucking happy. I was so it's probably the happiest I've been in a long time.
Oh, definitely.
I like jumped off my couch. I was like, Gabe did it.
Oh, you got to vomit on somebody's kid when that happens.
There's no kids around. I would have.
Oh.
I almost went into the tunnels. I went down there and puked in the tunnels.
Yeah,
sprayed them out.
Yeah, what the fuck were those guys doing in those tunnels?
It's New York, too. Like, you don't need... everything's pretty close. Probably
just hunting square footage, dude, to be honest, bro. That's a big thing. Like, this could be another 6 square feet. That's fucking crazy. But that had to be unbelievable, dude. I think there's just something crazy if you can have an influence on sports, because sports are such like this, like... It just feels like such this... I guess every man wants to do it.
Yeah.
You know, you give anything to be able to run and catch it.
Yeah.
You know, and you just can't, you know.
Can't. There's no part of me that can do it.
Mm. Yeah, I wonder how I'd get out of prison, probably. First of all, I'd go in as a woman. And
that's good.
People are like, you ain't no woman, bitch. That's what somebody would say to me. I'm like...
What? Fucking Chappelle did that.
You'd have to punch the woman right out the gate, right?
Chappelle does that. He's like, I'm going to go to jail as a woman. And he's like, first day, I'm like, give me that fruit cup, bitch. Like, just his act out of putting a fist up is so fucking funny.
But these days, you can't say, I guess, you're not a woman, you know? Well, here's what I think they should do, and I thought about this a lot, like, especially, I don't understand why the mixed martial arts doesn't start with a trans division.
Yeah, it'd be awesome.
Yeah, because it's like, then you can champion these trans fighters. You can let them embrace and share what it's like, because otherwise you're just kind of hodgepodging them in, you know? And then it's a lot of dudes, if they really want to go play ball, they're going to have to go play ball. Yeah. You can't just, you know, simp over to the woman's side.
Yeah.
You know? And be fucking bringing your hair butter over there to the fucking ladies section. You gotta actually, like, if they had a trans division, I feel like I would pay $4 extra a month to see the trans bouts.
Yeah.
Or, you know, I feel like it'd be unprecedented.
It'd be fun.
Yeah.
It is, yeah. I like to see them in the women's sports.
You do?
Yeah.
Some man in there?
Yeah. Just fucking shit up. Yeah, it's fucking great, dude.
But here's what they should, though, on the TV, it should every now and then have an arrow say, this is a man.
They need to start doing like Monday Night Football intros for every female sport.
Ooh,
so you can
I like
tell.
That. Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's like, hi, I'm Mary. I went to UCLA. Frank. Purdue.
Oh, yeah. He's like,
that's the one there. No wonder he's got 48 points in the first half.
Yeah. He's like, Rick, Women's College of Design, Wesleyan. You're like, what? That gal? Yeah. That is a hair butt.
That's a hair butt. People don't talk about that. Those are, post-game showers with the...
God, see, that is a reason I think I would go experiment with transing or whatever, because... You get to get in those showers, dude. But I bet in some of the sports, it's
not that rewarding, I'm sure, in some of the sports. You know?
You think?
I think some of those female locker rooms, I wouldn't be too excited as much. Like, if I got into, like, college volleyball, if I could trick my way into that, that'd be a good shower. For them.
Yeah.
I mean, for me, that's literally a nightmare. Me fucking naked in front of a college volleyball team is a nightmare.
You'd have to
I'd be so embarrassed, dude.
But you'd have to get your breast pierced probably to like at least blend, you know, because some of the chicks are tough nowadays. And then you probably have to draw on a little more tit or use like a shadowing cream.
I think the tit side I'd be okay. But having just a tiny cock in there would probably,
Call it a long pussy.
Now we're talking. And they're women. You could trick them.
Yeah.
They'd be like, oh, I guess he has a long pussy.
Yeah, well, people have been tricking him for years. That's what's crazy.
That's easy to fucking
It's like Amelia Earhart's husband. He bought her that plane. Do you know that?
No. He bought the plane?
A lot of people don't know that. So.
Yeah, I guess that makes sense.
What are we doing here? Oh, man. What else can we talk about, dude? Anything else in the news, Zach?
Yeah, you were talking about this earlier. You've brought this up before. Consumer Reports found widespread presence of plastics in food.
Oh, yeah. Well, dude, that's what they said. You know, they had that article, and we've talked about this before. This says the nonprofit consumer group said on Thursday that 84 out of 85 supermarket foods and fast foods it recently tested contained plasticizers known as
Phthalates.
Phthalates, a chemical used to make plastic more durable.
I've heard phthalates a lot lately.
Yeah.
Or however you fucking say it.
Phthalates.
Yeah, I've heard people saying it a lot.
But yeah.
I never understood what it was.
Well, this is one of the issues that say it says phthalates and bisphenols can disrupt the production and regulation of estrogen and other hormones, potentially boosting the risk of birth defects, cancer, diabetes, infertility, neurodevelopment disorders, obesity, and other health problems.
Those bastards got me, dude. I had too many phthalates.
They got it, dude. No wonder they're running off through the tunnels, dude. They got us, bro.
It's over.
Bro, but that's when you think about this, right? That the stuff that we're eating, and if there's so much contamination just like in the land, in the water, that's what's making like people sick. What else? ADHD, genetic disorders, all kinds of stuff. Like Bobby Kennedy talks about that.
Yeah.
About how many things are linked to it, you know?
Yeah.
That he thinks anyway.
We might have got in under the buzzer. You and me, we were the last.
Close.
Now all the kids have it.
Oh, dude.
We were right on the board. I think we both got something, but not the whole thing.
Everybody you meet has an autistic child now.
Yeah.
It's unbelievable.
Yeah.
You know, it's almost, you know, and people have nicknames. This is our little ring cam, they call them or something, you know, like, because a lot of them are really like perceptive, you know, but they don't really say much. Yeah, that's unbelievable. But that's why I wanted to come out. Sometimes I think about what if we made like a product or something that we knew wouldn't have that in it? Like, what if we just said, hey, we want to sell you this water.
Yeah.
And we promise.
Your kid will not have autism. We promise.
Autism-free water. Because as a country, we would like to say, at the very least, you deserve to have autism-free water.
Now we're talking. Now that's a business. Although I do think we are going to need autistic kids.
Oh, yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
When the future is all just technology and we're going to cyber war with fucking China, we're going to want those guys.
Yeah.
We're going to need them.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Oh, definitely. Yeah, I think, well, a lot of the businesses now are run by, like, people that some people say could have some autism. You know, there's a lot of speculation that Jeff Bezos has it.
Zuckerberg, Bezos, Musk.
Zuckerberg, definitely.
Yeah.
Musk, yeah, certainly seems like he has some. Who else, dude? Dennis Allen that coaches the Saints.
Yeah.
Who else? I'm not sure.
That's pretty good. Fucking
Still.
Eric Adams has got it.
Oh, Eric Adams has got it.
Has got
Dude.
something,
Yeah.
dude.
Oh, that guy definitely got it, huh? Oh, you look, peep through your child's Lunchable. Oh, you think that's just a small stack of ham? No, look under there. That's a gram of methamphetamines. Like, damn, Eric.
There's a party in that kid's room.
Every time. That kid is
that's a
fucking running a
beast,
rave.
dude.
That kid lives in Las Vegas,
Yeah.
dude. Do you think about moving back from here? You think you're settled in? You're good?
I don't know. I don't think I'll live here forever. But yeah, I like it here. Yeah. What?
That's just a big.
I'll I don't know. I'll probably move home to like outside of Philly.
Wow.
Yeah. Eventually.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like it up there.
The brotherly city, huh?
Mm-hmm.
The city of brotherly.
It depends. Yeah, it depends how shitty things are in the next 10 years.
Yeah. What do you think the next 10 years of life is like in America? Do you think it gets bad?
I don't know. Yeah, the bums. Somebody's got to fix this problem. I don't know what it is.
Which problem?
The bums, dude.
Oh, the bums.
There's a lot of bums.
Yeah, I say arm them. That's where I'm at, and
Okay.
send them. Yeah, and send them all towards the big like businesses. That's what I would do.
Oh.
Is that crazy? That's messed up.
No. Give them guns. Tell them.
Not guns. I wouldn't say.
Oh, well, even worse, like machetes and shit.
No.
What type of arms?
Something. If they're well behaved, it turns into a weapon. So, like a bow staff that has maybe a blade on the end, but they have to put both hands on it, and it can tell if you're being good or not.
Test your heart rate.
Yeah.
If it's too high, you're not getting it.
Yeah, no. You need low heart rate. Yeah. Warriors.
So we're
First of all,
talking-
I don't like using the term bums, okay? I like using the term boots on the ground.
Those are boots on the ground.
Heroes of society and stepdads.
Yes. So you're talking giving Ninja Turtle weapons to
Yeah, that's what I'm
homeless guys. Let's just see what happens.
Oh, I'm talking give them the fucking, the Donatello what's it called? A rag for your eyes, like a thing that holds your eyes in, but it doesn't. It's like
Zorro mask.
Yeah, Zorro mask. That would be good. And lead them. They're going to need leaders. You could do it.
You think I could lead the bums?
Yeah, get you a horse.
Horse would be big. They would respect a horse. They're like fucking the Aztecs.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Just a guy on a horse. They'd be like, this guy, he's a god.
Somebody rolls up on a horse. Yeah, definitely. Yeah, I'm just
They
trying
are impervious to a lot of fucking damage.
Horses?
No, horses, but
Homeless
also
people?
homeless people. Yeah, they get fucking walk-through tasers.
Well, they've been infected by so much. They've battled so many things. We got tased after a show in Shreveport, and here's the crazy part. I started doing comedy in Louisiana, and so we go to sometimes Shreveport, and afterwards, this was 15 years ago. They'd say, "Hey, man, we'll tase you if you want." You know, the cops would come up and tase people in the bar because there's just not a lot of like nightlife.
Yeah.
So here I am, 15 years later. Show's over. We're sitting around with a couple of officers, and one of them goes, with a couple of off-duty police people.
Yeah.
And one of them goes, "Hey, man, we'll tase you if you want." And I was like, no fucking way. You guys are still doing that shit. And they lit us all up. We got it together as a group and locked arms or whatever.
Nice.
Like a Harvey Milk kind of thing.
Yeah.
And then they lit us up.
How'd it feel? Did it hurt?
You know, it's not as bad as you would think.
Really?
At all. It's definitely a little bit of a surprise, you know? Yeah.
It's gotta feel weird.
It feels like somebody in the fucking like great beyond pressed a fucking doorbell that you didn't know was connected to you, you know?
Yeah. It's actually really, yeah.
But the pain it's not as painful. It's just as surprising as could be. It's like extremely surprising.
They can go through the tasers. They can go through a lot.
Well, they're immune to a lot of disease.
Yeah.
Well, at a certain point, that would be a lot of society too. Is, you know, we'd all be out there just, I don't know. You'd be immune to all the things because you are still alive on the streets.
Yeah.
And you'd want to probably strike back against the rich. When we do this, okay, all right. Where do we meet up? That's a question I want to know. And that's a big question.
I'm trying to think of there's good cities for this. Austin's a very good city.
Where do you meet up for the revolution?
The mothership, dude. 6th Street. That's perfect, dude.
Bro, half of our military would overdose.
I know.
Okay. On fucking Fireball, all right, before we even made it to the first 5G tower, okay?
Yeah, there's gonna be some attrition. There's gonna be some guys going AWOL. It's gonna be tough keeping the troops together.
Dude, I wouldn't call a guy who wants to sing karaoke all night. Somebody going.
We're going to 6th Street. We're taking that out. The bums rising up on 6th.
Okay, now that if we take 6th Street out, that would be that I like.
Yeah.
And you're gonna recruit a lot of talented young people. You could probably get, some of the Texas Longhorns, maybe.
Oh, that'd be good.
Yep. Quinn Ewers, he's staying another year. He'd join probably.
I thought we were just recruiting homeless people.
But I think other people are going to get jealous. When they start to see you doing well, they're like, fuck, I'll do it.
The masks and the swords and shit.
Yeah, because Sig Ep is going to be nothing against a fucking homeless battalion.
Okay. Sig Ep might be number one.
Bro,
we might go down frat row and just...
Yeah, dude.
I don't want the boys getting into a sorority. But I will say no sorority. I'll command them. I'll say, leave the queens alone.
Yeah, leave the women
our
alone.
white queens alone.
Isn't it? Now, if you want to get into some of these young fellas.
Rock these boys, dude.
And that's up to you, dude. If you want to get into some fucking Sigma Alpha Epstein over here and see what these fellas are doing.
That's the bum army is gonna be tough to control, dude.
But I don't think control is the one term.
I know, but they're gonna get loose, dude. They're gonna fucking every victory. They're gonna rape everybody, dude.
But they're
fucking turn on each other right away.
No, they won't, James.
Yes, they will, dude.
No, they won't. I've seen them support each other. I saw a bum living in a sofa, like in the cushion, in the bottom part, and I saw a guy come and tuck him into bed one night in the park near my house. You don't see that in America anymore. Dude, they had some bums by us, and because we live right by a park, and they stole a bunch of high school music equipment, I guess. So all night they would be in the fucking park. I guess someone stole the sheet music too, right? So, bro,
that's so nice.
It's 3 a.m. and you hear somebody on a flute just playing. It's like "Love the Way You Lie" by like Eminem and Rihanna. And people are like, "Shut the fuck up!"
That's a jam sesh.
Love the way you lie.
And the marching band, dude. It's a good night.
It's fucking sick. But so, dude, so you say you meet up at the Comedy Mothership?
I'm saying it, yeah, I think that's a good location.
Okay, that's one
somewhere
group.
On 6th Street.
Okay, that's fair.
You can get a battalion there.
You can't say you have to have a location. You can't have homeless or semi-homeless people storming a fucking
you're talking about first
Jenny's
battle?
ice cream or something.
I thought we were just meeting. I think it would be a good test to try to get the mothership because then you got Rogan in there.
Okay.
You got his team of security.
Yeah, you'd have Joey Diaz probably would be the chef.
You got to test your fucking might against them.
What do you mean?
It's a good first battle.
Against who? The local police?
I'm saying send the bums into the mothership and see who wins. It's a good test, dude.
Hold on, dude. We're never going to work there again. This is not a good choice, dude.
All right. Not the mothership.
Yeah. Well, no, I think you can meet up.
I'm trying to think of where would you lead your bum army?
You can meet up out front of it. Well, I think you have to pick like 5 or 6 places in the Americas to meet up. So I think you're going to have for sure.
K&A in Philadelphia. That's the street.
It is?
Yeah.
K&A in Philly.
Yeah.
Okay.
Kensington
and what?
Allegheny?
And Allegheny. Yeah.
You get them in there.
Bro, crossing the Allegheny that goes all the way back to the 1912, dude.
Yeah.
Or whenever, sometime around then.
Crossing the Delaware, yeah.
Okay.
This is the army. They're encamped right now.
Oh, hell yeah. And it says no one deserves what's brewing in Kensington. Now, the tough part is to keep your army excited. You are going to need over-the-counter meds probably. Or under-the-counter. I don't know which one it is.
I think they're getting over.
Okay.
I think over-the-counter led them there.
But it's crazy that the people who are... Because society has led people to believe, be in this space,
Yeah, my bad on saying we should send the bums in to the mothership.
No, I think, look.
That'd be a tough one to get in. That's what I'm saying. There's a lot of security there.
Oh, that's a good point.
That's what I'm saying. It's a good first round. You know what I mean? Week one.
Yeah, I support it, actually. I say we send it, you dispatch a unit.
See how they do.
Yeah.
And then we test to say that's like the final boss. Let's see how we can do against some crack security and guys with guns.
Oh, yeah. You're never going to be able to beat fucking Little Debbie or fucking Nextel or any of these Facebook if you can't take out a comedy club. Do you feel like we could really end up in our lifetime as heading to a revolution or some sort of a like a place where where it all topples over, you know? Because all it takes is really, I've thought about this. All it takes is a couple of people, like at police stations. All it takes is a couple of people to be like, hey, I'm not going to follow the rules anymore.
Yeah.
And and then other people are like, well, I'm not going to, if this guy's, and then it's just nobody's, because we're kind of getting there, it feels like, you know? I feel like kind of people just kind of, or like if nobody's going to follow the rules, then why do everybody's kind of getting there, it feels like sometimes. Maybe I'm wrong. You know, maybe I'm just making it exciting for the conversation. I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know how wrong you are. Maybe people are out there not following rules.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know if that's going to start a revolution, but
at a certain point, if enough people say, okay, I'm not going to drive within the lines, right?
Yeah.
I'm not going to follow the speed limit. It's almost just like that. Like every now and then, like
but that has immediate consequences for whoever's doing it. They're going to crash. Usually, you know?
But if enough people are like, well, fuck it, I'm not waiting because there's an emergency up there. I'm not going to wait for an hour. I'm just going to go do what I want. But it's just that attitude. If I'm just going to do it. And then
other countries do that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Haiti.
Yeah. You go in the traffic jams and shit there. Like in India, you know? You ever watch that?
Oh, they just do. Yeah, people, yeah.
And they're doing all right.
Yeah, you just wonder what's going to happen, you know?
Yeah.
What else can we talk about? I don't know. We talked about all. I feel like if we.
What's going on with you?
What's going on with me, man? Not too much, dude. What's going on? Yeah, thinking about touring and just how to do it. You know.
Yeah,
that's been something. I was thinking about. Yeah, I've been thinking about that. I've been thinking about that a lot. Like, do I want to go spend, like, some people do a big tour, you know? And I like, and they go to the big cities and stuff like that. But I would almost rather do like a 3-year tour and go as I want.
That's kind of what I'm doing, yeah.
And just make it as you want to do it.
Yeah.
It just feels like more manageable to me. And, yeah. So that, I think I've been thinking about that. What else? I've been thinking about building like a halfway house or something like that.
That'd be nice.
Yeah, it'd be pretty cool.
Yeah.
And then those people could be in the military.
Those are our officers, dude. That's our officer training school.
Yeah, dude, definitely. So, I mean, honestly, that's something I've been thinking a lot about. What else on a personal side? Not much, dude. I'm supposed to go do ayahuasca.
Really?
Yeah, in a couple days.
In a couple days? Are you going to South America or where are you going?
No,
staying home?
It's just right off. It's like right off the interstate in LA.
They're doing ayahuasca?
Oh, you can smell that. Yeah, I mean, there's a Popeye. It's like fucking probably, no joke, 600 yards away.
Oh, that's got to be so nice.
Well, twice a day, I guess they do the biscuit bakes or whatever.
High as shit, smelling that?
Oh, no, it's not. You're not like, it's not fun high.
I've heard it. Yeah, have you
like
done it before?
God is crawling in and out of your wieners. Like, it's just a lot. It feels like a lot. It feels like you're just like in therapy for like like what does it feel like? You know, like say if somebody was playing basketball, you were playing basketball in an attic of a house, right? It would feel kind of weird maybe because you're like, the floor feels like, oh, it's but if this feels like you're playing like basketball, like on the first level, like it's just like, that doesn't make any sense, but it feels like, I don't know. It's just intense.
You've done it.
Yeah.
And did you feel like it went well when you got done?
Yeah. It's
Really?
just crazy, yeah. I mean, it's like God shows up and you're fucking sitting there with him, you know? But it feels really real. It's not like you're fucked up, like,
No,
hey,
sure,
God,
sure.
you know? Let me see that, you know?
I took like a fucking ton of mushrooms once, and not that that's the same as ayahuasca,
Pretty- I
but
think
I
it's
did
close.
reach the fucking, like, I'm not here anymore. I'm just fully seeing things.
Yeah.
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 I came out of it, I was like, I'm going to be better. And then that fucking wore off. I'm back, back to the exact same guy.
So that's the thing I think I wanted to see. I just don't want it to wear off. It's been like 1.5 years since I did it.
Yeah.
So I've been thinking about that. Yeah, so
That's
what
pretty cool.
Yeah, I've been thinking about that. I don't know. Sometimes I think about maybe moving or getting also living somewhere else. I think it's fun to spend time down here. Austin's cool.
Austin's fun. You can do stand-up.
It's a beautiful city.
Yeah.
It's just
a nice
like
city. It's a fun city.
Yeah, there's a lot of neat
cool.
stuff.
Yeah.
There's a lot of neat stuff, I think. So that's been pretty cool. Just thinking about it, you know? Even just coming and seeing like your house, it's like, oh, okay, this is what it would be like to live here. This seems like I could do this, you know? What else, man? I don't know. I don't know. I think it's just, thinking about like who would be fun to talk to on podcasts, stuff like that, just the normal stuff.
Yeah.
You know?
I'm not doing anything. I don't know how to answer that either. It's tough.
Who would be fun to talk to?
No, I mean, just like what's going on?
Yeah.
It's like, I don't know.
I don't know. Anything you can think of, Zach, that you notice from an outsider's perspective?
About you?
Yeah, sometimes I'm just so in my own life, you don't know what's going on.
We're trying to get new interesting guests for the pod, and then
we're trying to get a carnival worker.
Yeah, we're trying to get a carny.
Ooh.
We thought about Gypsy Rose.
I've heard a lot about Gypsy. What did Gypsy Rose do?
She got a boyfriend to kill her mother, like arranged it.
Yeah, and it's not funny, dude. I'm talking to myself because I just laughed. But she and her boyfriend killed the mom. Because the mom made her pretend that she was like mentally challenged and stuff in a wheelchair and physically handicapped.
The mom had Munchausen by proxy, so it was tricking her into thinking she was sick and had all these ailments.
I think I've heard of this from a long time ago.
Yeah, there's like a TV series about it. There's been a lot of information about it. But she's also from Louisiana, so I was like, I wonder if it'd be interesting to talk with her and just see like what her life has been like. But I know she did another podcast, and I don't know if it's stuff like that's supposed to happen, then it'll just happen.
And that's the mom, and she just kept making. She
made her pretend she was in a wheelchair and dress up like a little clown and stuff like that.
It feels like self-defense at that point.
Yeah, I think that's what they. And her boyfriend, I think, she like met a guy somewhere and his name, and they made love somewhere too. He's
still in jail. This guy's still in jail.
Yeah, that guy should be in jail.
He should. He should be in jail.
He looks like he's growing his beard out just so he can eat it. Yeah, that's the kind of look that he has. Anyway, that's her. But we tried to get a carnival worker, and what problem did we run into?
The issue we're running into with carnies is that
working on a weekend like usual.
Yeah,
a lot of the carnival industry has said that like
they're working, dude. There's no days off.
Oh, dude, but still,
it's gotta be a fun life.
Keep it praying at night that all those little fish stay alive so you can make bank the next day.
Those fish how many fish are those guys going through? Those things must be dying so much.
And then if they die, probably making a little bitty like fillets with them.
Yeah, they probably munch those.
Oh, definitely snacking on those bitches. Yeah, but that's so we've been looking for a carnival worker. The problem with carnival people is the carnival's gone fucking AWOL, man. They don't have any animals anymore. First of all, it's a lot of virtual shit and like gay guys like pretending to be animals, which you can get in fucking anywhere. You can get that in Miami or Bourbon Street.
Yeah.
And then it's very, I guess, more Disney on Ice or something. You can't find any of the good motherfuckers, you know? Like, I remember there was a guy, we used to live by the fair that would come through town, right? So if you went the day early before it opened, for a quarter, you could do a ride, right? And you were basically practicing. People would disappear. People would go fucking missing. People would get wifed up. Your fucking chicks would get wifed up by a lot of these carnival workers and everything. But you could go practice, And like I remember one time I was getting off of a ride, and I guess I grabbed two like rails at the same time, and it completed a circuit. And so I couldn't. I was just like this, And this black guy, I remember, goes, "Get on out of here, you!" And he called me the N-word. He put his foot on my back, and thank God, he kicked me.
He saved you.
Yeah, so thank God, dude. So, yeah, you shouldn't use the N-word.
Getting electrocuted is so fucking funny. Dude.
Oh well, it's surprising, and it's
like it happened to my cousin. He was laying.
Really?
He was fixing the VCR, laying on the floor, and he's a big guy. He's big.
Yeah,
and he was fixing it, and he was laying on a wire, I guess, that was exposed.
Yeah.
And while he was fixing it, he just stopped and was like, and he's huge. We were all like, "The fuck are you doing? Get up!" Like no one was like, "He's dying." Yeah. Everyone was like, "What the fuck, dude? Stop."
Yeah, that's one of the worst things that happens when people get electrocuted is people like call them pussies a lot or like quit doing all that gay shit. Yeah. People say stuff like that and you're like
shaking.
Yeah.
What are you shaking for?
Yeah. This ain't a time to laugh, Rodney.
Then a woman screams, and then you realize it's serious. I just remember.
Unless you don't have any women in your house.
Yeah. Without women, they are an alarm. They're like dogs.
Yeah.
They scream the second anything is happening.
They know something's
There's a
going
scream.
on. Yeah,
they do know something's going on.
That's a great point. Men are just like, hey, what the fuck's going on?
Women screaming during like a fight.
Yeah, it's hot.
It hurts.
It's
I don't
not
like
hot.
it, dude.
It's
No,
unfortunate.
I'm just saying,
it's
like,
unfortunate.
getting your ass beat and having your girl scream while it's happening. Just whoever's beating you up is terrorizing your whole family unit. Like it's.
Yeah, that's a crazy thing about watching fight videos is when the girl is just yelling on the side.
No, stop it! You're like, oh.
You'd almost rather have your girl go sit in the car, or now what if your girl tased the fucking dude and
that would be awesome.
And started yelling just like Biggie lyrics at him and shit.
Depends which lyrics. But actually at that point, if you're using a taser in the middle of a fight, that feels like a pass.
Yeah.
You could say all the lyrics.
Yeah, definitely, I think.
You know?
Yeah. Yeah, I think knowing your girl is taser ready is fucking hype shit.
Women screaming, it bothers me during basketball games.
Oh, yeah.
They scream. Football games, they get excited and scream so loud.
Oh, it's ridiculous. My buddy took me to watch his son play football, right? And there's this band of women behind us, okay? One of them has a megaphone that it just makes him sound like Stephen Hawking, right? So it's just some lady. Yeah, it's like, are you fucking... It's like a $9 megaphone. It's like, are you fucking kidding me? And she's just yelling they're all yelling at the refs, dude, you know?
Yeah, yelling at refs at kids' games is fucking nice. Because that guy's a fucking loser.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
It's so mean.
That guy wants to have control in the community, though.
Yeah, he's like, all right, I got to ref this fucking 7th grade football game today.
Yeah.
And then there's some parent like, you fucking piece of shit.
Yeah, you fucking...
That was a hold, you fucking dumbass.
Yeah, that was a hold. Get your eyes out your ass. Yeah. Somebody all yelling
I'm gonna
that.
follow you to the parking lot and beat your fucking ass.
Dude, the crazy...
These guys have to like run to their cars after middle school football games.
For $12 an hour, the guy has to fucking almost die in his community. Just because he fucking wants to work on the weekends.
Sprint, dude.
And own a
in that
whistle.
dumb fucking outfit, you gotta take your hat off.
Yeah, this is it right here.
League rat. Look how drunk all these dudes are. These dudes are shit-faced.
Yeah, unbelievable, dude.
That is nice, though, getting fucking wrecked and going and coaching a game.
Yeah.
Umping a game, shit-face.
Have you done it?
No, I haven't. I have not.
You seem like you would be able to do it.
I coached little midget football.
Did you really?
Yeah.
It was really
Pop
little
Warner.
people? Oh, you coached
Pop Warner. We called it midget.
Yeah.
8th grade, we called it midget league.
Yeah, some people used to call it that, and some people still do call it that.
I wonder if they still do.
Is there an actual little person football league or not?
There's got to be.
Let's bring that up.
They're doing all types of stuff.
Well, you know what always gets me every year is that video of the blind guy playing football that comes up.
Blind child playing football. It's so funny, dude.
It's
funny because it's you know what I mean. It's not fun. I'm not laughing at the...
No, it's not funny because the guy's blind. It's funny because...
It just goes exactly how you think it's going to go.
Yeah, and the reporter pretends... This is what's funny about it, is the reporter's what makes it fucking ridiculous.
Yeah.
Because they're like, hey, this makes perfect normal sense and safety for this guy. And then they watch the play and pretend like it's fucking not insane.
Little people versus giant people?
This is soccer. I don't see any American football.
The Giants.
The Giants.
That's just a regular fat guy. I could be one of the Giants. God damn it.
Oh, little people are way better at soccer.
1-3 looks good. Put his
the guy
ass down. Oh, you kick me, motherfucker. Little kids, the little guys are going to fuck these dudes up. That's a foul. That's yellow.
Oh, yeah. Big fucking Sherbert. Big dudes always have nicknames like Sherbert.
Look at that.
Ooh, she's pissed, huh?
It's a good wall, though. They're going to block that free kick. The fat guy wall?
Yeah, it's unfair.
Yeah.
Are you talking about this kid?
Yes. Yeah, can we bring it up the news or just play the news story? Because it's just Dylan Collier, and God bless him. We should call him, actually. Let's get him on a solo episode, Zach. Him and Chase Matthews, the guy that shit in the wigwam. Or what'd that guy do? The guy that vomited on the girl, on the baby.
No, don't get them together. You mean separate episodes?
Separate episodes. I mean, just talk about it. I just want to talk to him. I want to see what does this guy think about it. He's got to think it's fucking insane.
Dylan play because he's doing all of this blind.
You know, I can't see, and a lot of people think that a blind person can't play football.
That's true.
This courageous youngster has proven those people wrong.
Bro, imagine though, this is wild though. If he is blind, then he could play a total different defense you can't even expect. Because you expect a normal defense out of, you expect certain lanes and this shit like that. That guy
might leave the field.
Yeah.
I don't know where he's going.
That fucking game is longer.
But if he hits you.
Oh, that game's longer than 100 yards.
There is something that is true about this, is if he does hit you, he is going to run right through you.
Yeah.
Which is how you're supposed to, if you want to fucking drill someone.
Good point.
Run right through him.
That's a great
You're going to hit
dude.
him really fucking hard.
You couldn't penalize him for some of those poaching or whatever they get, those penalties,
Yeah.
Yeah, I would love to see what this guy's up to and what it was like for him. Dude, how brave to run when you're blind. Just run as fast as you can when you're fucking blind.
Yeah.
Fuck, that's brave shit, dude. That's the kind of shit we need in this country. Meanwhile, we have a bunch of fucking meth addicts arming themselves outside of a T-Mobile because we told them to, dude.
You told him, I didn't. You told him.
You're on the horse.
Why'd you say that, dude?
You're on the horse.
I'm never going to get on a horse, dude.
Yeah, you are, buddy. We'll
I
get
like
you up there.
horses, yeah.
Any other news, Zach? You think we covered everything? Shane lives in Austin now.
Yeah.
We had one other video we were watching.
Like this.
Oh yeah, and this is racial stuff. Let's go. This is let's start it up. Hold on. So this is so one of the problems that's happening in society is people can't afford Ubers anymore. And so here, this happened. I think in this looks like New Hampshire.
The jump's on my car.
He's just hitching a ride, dude.
It's right in front of my car. Get off!
Oh, no.
What are you doing?
There's a white guy hanging. He's on the front of a black guy's car while the black guy's driving around.
Looks like fucking Pittsburgh.
He's still on my car. Get the fuck off my car.
Oh, don't go sideways, bro. Oh.
Dude, it's unbelievable. The guy didn't just stop and say, hey, senior citizen who is 60 years older than me, who may be having an episode.
His face is so funny.
Hey, buddy, why didn't you fucking get off my car? Instead, the guy's fucking listening to Nicki Minaj or Young Dolph. And he's just like, hey, this is crazy.
The Trump hat's so good on that.
This is crazy.
The Trump hat's so nice.
This guy's on my car. Like he's a fucking, like it's a butterfly or something.
That is how I treat bugs on my car.
Oh, it's
I'm like, I'll
crazy.
slow down, see if he gets off.
Dude, you guys have got to
That's
see
a
this.
fucking bug on a car.
It's
Dude.
a fucking, this guy is 72 years old. Okay. He's holding onto the front of this guy's car. And we don't know why. This is that Biden shit, man, that people are talking about. And this is people on meds. This is people not having any hope, probably.
I mean, you run out of hope. You're going to have to get on someone's car.
That's what I'm saying.
That's step 2.
Oh, yeah.
You look around, you go, there's no hope.
Well, yeah, and Ubers at a certain point, it's just going to be a bunch of lords in their castles.
Yeah.
The rest of us will be all Ubering each other. It'll be the only job, but everybody's Ubering, so nobody is a passenger.
Nobody's breaking even. We're all just breaking even on this.
Right, totally. So you're literally going to have people holding each other at gunpoint to be their passenger.
Oh, man, dude. Imagine if that was your relative that you just saw that video. You're like, man, he had a fucking manic episode. He jumped on a dude's car. Went for a spin. Just went around the block.
Hold on. God wants us to watch it one more time.
Yeah, it's great. I love seeing his face.
This motherfucker jumps on my car.
I wish I had a view of his feet. Oh.
He said, "Get off," but he didn't give him time.
He was getting off, dude.
I love how he just saying, "Get off my car," at 20 miles an hour.
He goes for the exit. It's a tough exit.
Yeah, he tried to take the orthodox fucking tunnel off to the side, but they wouldn't fucking let him, dude.
Seeing that guy roll into the street.
Hey, let's find out who that is, and let's also get him on the next solo. Those three guys, I want to know. Dillian Collier, the guy, Jordan Matthews, Chase Matthews, I think was his name.
Puke Man?
Yep, the guy that
Vomit
puked on the
Man?
baby
What was
girl. And you know that guy was hoping nobody brought that up again.
Oh, man. He was 21, shit-faced at a baseball game. He's never living that down. Puked on a fucking little kid.
Yeah. Wonder what the kid's doing now, too. It'd be crazy to see if that influenced him somehow. You know, if he works with bulimia or something. Or, you know.
To prevent anybody from vomiting.
Esophageal cancer, maybe.
Yeah.
What else we got? Zach, anything else? How long have we been in here? A while?
About 2 hours.
Oh, wow. Really?
Oh, shit.
Okay.
That's good.
Matt and Shane's Secret Podcast.
Yes.
With Matt McCusker, Shane Gillis. Matt's got to come on next time with you, man.
Yeah, he's the
I had
best.
so much fun on you guys' show.
You do it without me, just Matt.
Yeah?
You guys would get along very well.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Got similar vibes.
Well, I just want to make sure we have our meeting of the generals that are going to be working for us. So I just want to make
McCusker
sure.
will be good. He's
Will he?
Silver Fox. He'll be
And
like Robert E.
McCusker
Lee,
is a
yeah.
very general name.
Yes. Very.
Oh.
McCusker's last stand. He's gonna get the bombs are gonna turn on him and stab him.
But still, dude. McCusker's last stand, and we'll never forget when he fucking commandeered those 3 T-Mobile outlets in the middle of the night.
Yeah. Little Best Buy.
Yeah, people, yeah,
Little
the
Best
Battle
Buy.
of Little Best Buy.
Yeah, he this has been tried before though.
Yeah.
Not necessarily bums, but just saying like they're downtrodden, they're gonna rise up if I let John Brown did that.
Did he really?
Yeah, that's how he sparked the Civil War in America.
So
he was
just
like, I'm gonna start he thought rightfully so that slavery was he was very religious and he was like, this is the gravest sin.
Mm-hmm. John Brown's
like,
raid on Harper's Ferry.
Yeah, he was like, if I go take the armory at Harper's Ferry, all the slaves from all the area are going to join us.
Wow.
And not many of them did.
Really?
Almost none.
So
And
they let him
boys-
down, or they were afraid?
I don't know. He was a little nuts. So they were probably like, that's not the guy to do it.
And he's a white guy or black guy?
He was a honky.
But his last name was Brown.
Yes.
So they give him some of that credit.
He gets a lot. He gets a lot of credit in the black community.
Does he
though.
really?
That's a great. Yeah, I mean, he was the man.
He started, so he really inspired. So he actually made a physical motion to say, hey, let's do this.
We got to get rid of slavery.
Right. Wow.
And they hung him. He got the
Damn.
fucking marry the elephant treatment.
Oh, that's heartbreaking. Where's he buried at?
He's from Kansas or some shit. Yeah.
Wow. So he really was trying his
Or
best.
he was just
huh?
out in Kansas. He might.
And
be,
who hung him? The whites?
Yeah, the honkies got him.
God.
He's buried in the mountains in New York. How do you pronounce this? I don't know how to pronounce that
Nice.
word.
Adirondack.
Yeah, there we go. Okay. Everyone had it.
He was a beast.
Yeah.
He was getting after it though. Before he did that, he was killing all the Southern sympathizers.
Slave owners? Sympathizers?
Yeah, in Kansas, him and his sons were macheteing people.
Oh.
Yeah,
Wow.
pretty good guy though.
It'd be
hindsight.
interesting. If we could do a Ouija board or something and talk with some of those guys, you know?
Yeah,
Be pretty cool. But I don't know who does that kind of work, seancery or whatever.
that would be a good episode.
With a seancer?
Get a fucking medium in here. Get like somebody that's like, I'm going to contact the dead.
You think so?
I think that'd be a great episode.
You got to pick out some cool dead. They can't be like, oh, this is some
Yeah.
guy. Hey, we just got a call from Richard in outside of Toledo. And
Just
you're like,
people
oh,
calling into a radio show. Hi, am I on the air? Fuck. You're not allowed to swear here.
That'd be hilarious, dude. You just had an open seance line.
That'd be nice.
Hey, this is
Yeah.
Robert from
Long time listener, dude. I've been listening to you guys for eternity. It's all right.
Welcome to town, man. Are you touring this year? What else is going on? Just so people know.
I'm touring.
Okay.
Yeah. I don't know when this comes out, but I'm gonna announce I'm doing Netflix is a joke. I'm doing the Greek Theater and the Kia Forum in May.
You're
in
doing
LA.
the Forum too?
I'm doing the Forum in LA. So
isn't that 11,000 seats?
Hopefully that sells some tickets.
Oh my gosh.
Otherwise-
I think Louis said that's his favorite place to go do a show.
Really?
Yeah. I think I
I'm
would like to
excited
maybe
about
try
that.
that this year. That's so exciting,
Yeah.
dude.
Yeah.
Wow.
So that'll
What?
be exciting. I'll be nervous.
That'd be your biggest show ever.
That'll be the biggest, yeah. That's exciting.
Have you done any outdoor festival shows?
I did a bunch with Kreischer.
Oh yeah.
They were fun.
Some of those looked amazing. Like some
They
of those,
were.
some of those were really amazing. Do you like doing the outdoor? When we did one in Edmonton, it was tough. It was fun. It's just different.
Yeah. I don't know. I've only ever done it opening for Bert. So I don't know how it'll do. Like a long set might be hard. I have no idea.
Did you feel like it was fine? Like just how you
I
did
was
it?
doing like 15, 20 minutes. So I was like, all right, let's just clock in, get this done.
This is great.
Sometimes it was good. Sometimes I felt like I sucked
Mm.
because you can't tell because it was like a minor league baseball field.
Mhm.
You know?
Yeah.
So the laughs, yeah. And the sun was up a lot of the time.
Ooh.
So you could see everyone you could see everyone getting up, getting
Yeah.
drinks.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, some places you do it, and some people don't even know. I remember I taped a comedy special in New Orleans, and some people had never seen live comedy, didn't even know.
Yeah.
People were yelling. People thought it was like a sporting event. People were yelling defense during it.
Yeah.
Some lady was at the top just beating on the back wall, just going, defense, defense.
You're getting fired up.
It was just fucking crazy. I'm like,
Yeah.
what is going on here?
Yeah, you get big crowd like that, they can start getting wild.
Yeah. What's been one of the toughest things about getting more popular? You've just had such a crazy. I mean, you did it somehow. You made it. I mean, I know how, but it's just like, or you've just gotten. You've
Got popular.
Yeah.
Yeah, a lot of it's on TikTok and shit. I don't even have a TikTok. I don't like clips. Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't like them. I don't care if other people do them, but it's funny because like young people will see me and be like, "You're the TikTok guy."
Yeah.
I'm like, "Damn, I got to get on TikTok. I got to see what's going on." That was a big thing. Was just clips. What the hardest part about it? Is that what you're saying?
Yeah. Is there something that's been interesting about it? I mean, it's just an interesting thing that happens in somebody's life when they get more popular. It's like just interesting.
Yeah, you've done it. It's just weird. I don't know how to.
Yeah. Maybe it's just
Feels weird.
Yeah. I was just curious.
Feels
if there was
surreal. I don't know. There's
if there was something
nothing.
you thought about it or noticed about it or anything that was tough about it or anything.
I got to take pictures a lot,
Yeah.
which that's not always great.
And you're
'Cause,
tall. You can't hide.
Yeah, and I don't like the way I look a lot of the time, so
Oh,
I
that's
have
the
to
worst.
take pictures. And I have like sometimes a very embarrassing smile.
Yeah.
There's so many pictures with my arms up. Like, there's so many pictures. There's so many pictures of me. Like, well, nice to meet you guys. Thanks. Don't look him up. Don't fucking bring him up.
Oh, there's one with you and Trump, dude. That's sick.
You were
We
there.
talked about that
You
last
were
time.
there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We talked about that last time. Oh, yeah. I don't think I was sitting. I was sitting further away from you guys, though.
Yeah, you were.
You went to like the first one Trump ever came to, I think.
That was fun.
Yeah, that was fun.
You might
dude.
be. Yeah, you were directly behind there. I know exactly where you were.
Poirier's
That's actually
fighting.
Max Crosby's arm.
Is it really?
Guy with the chain right there. Yeah.
Wow. Max Crosby's a cool guy.
Yeah. I think that was him.
Yeah,
remember
and
he
his
was there.
brother too. I don't know what's his brother's name?
Miles.
Miles. I met Miles too one time. Wonder if it's cool if your brother's in the NFL. I bet that's awesome.
That's gotta be awesome.
Because you don't have to do it.
Yeah. Yeah, you get to do fucking Mahomes' brother. Just do fucking TikToks. Everyone's like, shut the fuck up.
Yeah, you just get to do TikToks and fucking meet guys.
Just
or
bother
whatever.
everybody.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. You just get to do TikToks and just buy sweaters and shit, and your brother's fucking out there killing it.
That's gotta be nice.
That's awesome.
Yeah, just watch it. Like if your brother was Patrick Mahomes, that's cool to watch.
Oh, it'd be so
Just
sick.
watch your brother be the best player in the world.
Dude, you'd have to be like, how the fuck?
How
And
did
especially
this
if you knew your brother and you're like,
Yeah.
are you fucking
I remember I
kidding
caught
me?
you jacking off like 100 times. Now you're in the Super
Yeah.
Bowl fucking
And then I
no
left.
look passing.
Yeah, and then I left you alone for 2 seconds and came back in the room. Okay.
What are you doing, dude?
Like a good parent should, dude. All right, man. We'll see you guys in either Buffalo or in Austin outside of the Comedy Mothership if shit hits the fan. Because you have to recognize at some point people will think in their head. I've thought about this. Where do we all go when it gets? Because all it takes is that fucking one night, you know?
Yeah. I'm going to try to get a hold of Rogan. That's the guy.
Right, I agree. And I spoke with him about this one time, and I think, decided he will be offshore in a boat looking back at America.
I think so.
And that's what a lot of people be doing.
Be vigilant. The second shit pops off, I got to get over there. Because a lot of people are going to rush. It's going to be like Noah's Ark.
Oh,
people are going to be like, save us.
Yeah. There's going to be two of like every type of person.
Comic.
Yeah.
Me and Tim Dillon walking hand in hand. Just, all right, two fat whites, you guys are in.
Yeah. Me and Tig Notaro.
Ambiguous guys, you guys are in.
Oh, that'd be sick, dude. Two people with those little things.
Yeah. It's Jeff Dunham and doesn't
Dude, imagine being the other guy that's not Jeff Dunham. People are always like, hey, are you Jeff Dunham? He's like, no.
No. I was doing this before him, that motherfucker.
Shane Gillis, man, congrats, dude. Congrats on just being funny and and I'm sorry you didn't win the Golden Globe and you should have. I thought.
Oh, thanks.
Thought you at least should have been up for it.
Thanks, I appreciate that.
Yeah, you guys can find him on tour. Dude, the fucking Forum. You're doing the Forum and the Greek?
Yeah, in the same week.
Wow.
So hopefully I sell some tickets. Yeah. I'm not it's my agent.
Your agent? Oh yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, we did the Greek. They're like, dude, you can do the Forum.
Yeah.
They're like, it's gonna sell. I was like, oh man. You sure it's gonna sell?
The
I'll
same
do it.
week as the Greek.
Yeah.
Fuck, that's
I've never
amazing.
done LA though. So that's good. That helps.
Yeah, that's awesome. Well, you'll definitely do it, man.
Oh, there's some fucking air conditioning.
Yeah.
Now that the podcast is wrapping up,
it's
bring
crazy.
it back down to 75.
Thanks, Shane, for coming in, man. I appreciate it, man.
Thank you, dude.
Yep, talk to you later, brother.
Now I'm just floating on the breeze, and I feel I'm falling like these leaves. I must be cornerstone. Oh, but when I reach that ground, I'll share this peace of mind I found. I can feel it in my bones, but it's gonna take